Hey guys, how's it going? I think it's time. It's time to bring you my review and my impressions of Rocket League. I kind of wanted to do it as a top five. I will try to list the points in order from five to one, but I might go over five. I'm going to try to stay on point because I think this game is amazing. I think everybody should own this game, and I'm going to give you my reasons why right now. Rocket League, developed by Psyonix, is a physics-based car soccer game. Your first thought when you first hear about the game is like, what the hell? Like, at least my first thought was, I was like, what is this? Cars playing soccer. It made no sense to me. My old man brain just couldn't accept it. Then I bought the game. I started playing. Your second thought only comes after about 6 hours of playing. You're like, I gotta put the remote down, but I gotta play one more game. Just one more game. It's so hard to put the remote down. It's so much fun. It's such an amazing game. So, what I'm going to try to do is give you five reasons why Rocket League is maybe the best game ever. Definitely one of the best games in the past 10 years, but I think maybe one of the best games ever. I'm going to start off with the price. This game is around $20 to $22 on Steam in US dollars, which is insane for the amount of content you're getting. And I'm going to get back to the content, but I just want to make a quick point of the price because a lot of AAA games go for 60, 70, 80 bucks these days, and they just keep going up, and sometimes they even have chopped out pieces sold as DLC, which is pretty insulting. This game does not do that. It's not a AAA game, it's an indie game, but it feels AAA. So I'm going to move on to number four, the polish. Once again, this game could easily pass off as a AAA game. It is so beautiful. When you're playing the colors, it's so crisp. You just get absorbed into the game. The other part of the polish is the controls, the gameplay. It's super smooth. The game has very little lag, very little issues. It's amazing. Like, there's no downside to the technical aspects of this game. It's so polished. I also want to mention the soundtrack. The developers obviously love this game, and the soundtrack is amazing. I'm going to give you a little bit of a listen. It just sounds so great, and it adds so much to the game. It's so positive. One of my most important points is what I'm going to let you in on number three is originality. This game is one of the most original games to come out in a long time. When you're playing Rocket League, you're playing a game that, I mean, you look at the cars playing soccer, it's a game that you could play at any level, and there are so many options. It's just think Call of Duty 1 through Call of Duty 722 or wherever they're at. I mean, you see videos online all the time, and they'll put like three different Call of Duties next to each other and split screen and show you that they're pretty much the same game. Well, that gets pretty boring after a while. Rocket League is a breath of fresh air, and I think it deserves to be mentioned that it's an original game and we need more of those. Number two, I want to mention the content. This game is packed so full of content. Game modes. You can play offline practice. I mean, you can play offline versus the AI. You can play online versus the AI. You can play split screen offline. You can play split screen online, which is insane. I sit here with my son at my PC and we play split screen. Also, this game is cross-platform, which means you can play between PC and PS4. When I'm playing, quite often I end up playing against PlayStation 4 players. You can tell by their icons. The PSI network is PlayStation players. The ones with little Steam icons are PC players. And it's a mix. I've played 3 PC players versus 3 PSN. I've played PlayStation networks together with PC. Like, it's so... And it's tight. It plays cross-platform perfectly. There are no issues at all. Number one, this is very important also, is the accessibility of this game. My 6-year-old plays this game. He plays against bots. He plays against the computer. He plays offline. It doesn't matter. It's very accessible. me and my 12-year-old, we play split screen, we play online, we have a blast. It's fun at every level, but this game also caters to the esports genre. You can play this game and it's deceptively simple, but to master it is just the opposite. There's so much to master. There's so much technique involved. Like, you may look at this the first time and think this is a child's game, but trust me, it's kind of like Super Smash Brothers, where anybody could play, but to truly master it, it is not a child's game. It is very deep. Rocket League is also very deep in the same way. I'd like to add that this game, in closing, I just want to say the developers are very involved, and that DLC for this game is sold as skin packs, paint jobs, new rims, stuff like that. They really love this game. They don't want it to become a pay-to-win scenario, and everybody's always playing on the same maps. Nobody loses out. The community isn't split. The community is actually joined together as PlayStation players and Steam players get to play together. So that's insanely good. I don't want to keep going to Call of Duty, but remember when they released Infinite Warfare and they split up Windows Live players and Steam players into two groups? I mean, how the hell do you even think that's a good idea ever? So when it comes to this game, solid, gigantic community. So I think this game, I know it's a couple of years old now, but I think if you have never played it because you think this is not for me, you may be so wrong. This is for everybody. And I'm so glad that I own this game. I have so much fun playing it with my son split screen. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made this as a test to see if I could kind of stay on point a bit about a game, and let me know in the comment section if there's anything I missed. Let me know what your favorite part of Rocket League is if you play, and if you don't play, why you would purchase it. Ask away. I'll be more than happy to answer. So once again, you guys all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.
My God, come on!
What a game, what a game.